Last week I visited my sister, and on the last day of my visit she challenged me to update her wardrobe, and she pulled 8 handkerchief hem shirts from her closet, giving me early aughts PTSD, and she told me that she wants new work clothes.
So my work uniform is either a very comfortable stretchy skirt. I wear long johns underneath instead of tights because they're more comfortable, and then some kind of t-shirt that doesn't look too casual because I'm teaching and I want to look a little bit professional. And I also wear scarves a lot. It's become kind of my trademark. Love the color of this. And it's just a nice soft t-shirt material, which is very comfortable to wear.
I'm worried that I don't want to start because what if I screw up your shirts?
Oh, don't worry about it. They were cheap, and if you screw them up, it just gives me an excuse to do what you don't want me to do.
So the question is, could I upcycle 8 shirts in just half a day? The first look was a classic rubber band tack along with a hip-length hem. It's not very fashion forward, but it only took me 15 minutes to cut and hem, so right out of the gate I was off to a fantastic start. Another 15 minutes and I did a second shirt. This one had a sash, and I intentionally pulled and curled the fabric on the band so that the raw edges would go to the inside and I wouldn't have to hem that one. I was killing it, but the next one took a little bit longer. She didn't like the over-the-bust straps, but did like them as a design element for the back, so I had to carefully remove the label to turn it around. She also wanted short sleeves on that one. But where I really lost time was exploring an idea to just gather up the sides to hip height. It put too much bulk in, so I ended up having to cut off the outside. After I trimmed the bulk out, I left little vents over the hips. It was very flattering and a little bit of an original silhouette.
I'm so happy to see this salvage. I think this is going to be cute in the back and the sides and stuff.
The next one was a bit of an experiment. I just cut it off at the armpits, flipped it over, then I sewed shoulder seams where the hem used to be for a really cool crop top.
This one's kind of a runner-up because I love the other blue one too. Okay.
I did get a little creative on the next one. After cutting the extra off the bottom, I sewed extensions on each sleeve for a zero-waist design with tie-ups. We both liked this design a lot since it felt more original but still inside things that she could wear to work. Because that was so much fun, I splurged on my time budget a bit on the next one and made another creative look. We took advantage of the back seam to open the tank top up and make it into a vest. And I used the old hemline to make ties, so now she has a great summer layering piece.
Really excited to have this piece that layers so well with everything else.
It's a little last year, but that's a huge improvement over 2005, so we're going with it.
I think this is a piece I'll use a lot because I can just, it's really lightweight, so it doesn't add, it doesn't make me too hot when I'm running around in the classroom, but it adds a bit of style and it covers up my parts I want to cover up,
A classic t-shirt rework is to cut things off at the armpit and add an elastic waistband, which is just what I did here. Now, I did not have my sewing machine and was doing this all by hand, so I was kind of cursing myself for the extra time on such a very basic thing. For the last, easiest, and most flattering rework, I simply cut a diagonal line.
So one of the benefits of doing this instead of going out and buying new clothes is sometimes when you buy something new, you don't know if it's going to fit right or be comfortable or match the other things you have. And by taking stuff that was already part of my wardrobe and upcycling it, I know I have matching clothes. I know that it's going to be comfortable. I already really like the fabric. And so I think it's a really great way to update your wardrobe.